And I talked about it. I said, yours will not be raped with disorderly. And I told you, you should take care of yourself. Wherever you drink something and then it interferes with your head, I don't know whether you're taking it or whatever you're doing. Maybe you're not taking it now, but in future, when you're in the university or college or when you go over the holiday December and you take something, and where you are the only man, you won't know what has happened to you. Or you will see and there's nothing you will do. The same way it happens to girls if they are 4 men, those men you will not be able to do. Can you stop laughing? This is a serious matter. I'm telling you, if in case it will never happen, but by bad luck if it happens, you should go to the hospital immediately. Because you need to be given drugs that you don't contract HIV/AIDS or any disease that those men have. You need also to go there if you had a tear so that you can be able to be done what? Yes, to be done for surgery. It is very important, especially for you as a young child. What is important is, and I'm telling you here, is you know where you're going and who you're going with. And you always remember that whatever you're taking, you're responsible for it. I will not be there, your parents will not be there. Especially those people who move from here, now you're in school in a rural area, where you come from, just like me, is a rural area, and then all of a sudden after 4, you're going to Nairobi. And you go to live at the slums. Or the estates, I don't want to know. And then you're late. Even if you're not late, the rooms where you're sleeping, there are how many other people, especially men. Men are the ones who are going there. The other 5 men who are sleeping in the same room. And because you don't have money, you're young, and you know no one, people can misuse you. There are many ways of people misusing you. So take care of yourself. Don't think today it is about girls. Actually, young boys are more lucrative, even the whites, than the girls nowadays. So you should take care of yourself, even your fellow black men. No, this is serious because we need to tell you. Can you stop laughing? You know, this is not a serious matter. Let me keep quiet. Just the other day when we were doing the parade here, a young man was killed up there, yes? By people he knows. Just up there. Yes. They said they are beating him. All of a sudden, just like a joke, the way you joke, beating someone. All of a sudden you kill him. And all of you start running, we don't know, it started like a story because of, now, you killed someone's child. Just because of mere less than 1,000 shillings. That's why I'm telling you, you should study, you go to the university, start to get a good job, or you go to a college, or you start your own business. If you're busy, some things you'll not be able to get these injuries, or you'll not die early. Because if you're busy, the whole day you're tired, you will go nowhere in the evening. You're using your head. The people that you're relating with, show me where you're going. That person who was working there was in a bar, and the woman is the one who made the other boys to fight that man. A woman, a mere woman, a bar woman. You kill your friend, you kill your brother because of a bar woman. That's where you've gone. If you don't study and get out of your neighborhood, you go to a good neighborhood. Now that is where the problem is. So make sure you study and you know where you're going. If you keep on going at night wherever you're going and you think it's the latest thing, bad things nowadays happen to young people like you. Young people, it happens to young people like you every day. So you'd rather stay in your home. Why don't the whole day from 6 in the morning up to 6 in the evening? Why don't you go where you want to go and come back? Why? If you want to go say hi to someone, why don't you, when everyone is, if in case anything happens to everyone is saying, why are you going at night? Because whatever, anything that comes with darkness is bad. I've never seen anything that is good with darkness. We continue. So we were talking about rape. And here I want to talk about the causes of rape. Why are people raped? Number one is because of mass media. The mass media portrays women as what? Sexual objects. Yes. When you see a woman, you think about sexual matters. Also wearing provocative clothes, yes. There are some of the outfits that can cause sexual desire. You keep on hearing us saying, that skirt is really short, that skirt is short. Is it, why are the girls wearing short skirts? Because of you. Yeah. Because if you could have said those skirts are short, they wouldn't wear them. They wouldn't. And then, if they are wearing short skirts, they are provocative because you can be able to see the private parts. Yes. Also, uncontrolled sexual desires. Everyone is a teenager. You have sexual desires. And if you think you have sexual desires now, even when you're very old like me or you're old like the principal, you still have the sexual desires. So if you have uncontrollable sexual desires, you should be able to control yours. So uncontrollable sexual desires are the ones that make someone to rape. Also, illness, if you are mad. Yes, madness. Because now you're mad, maybe you smoked bang, you know, there's a bad bang that comes from I don't know where, you take it, you become mad. And then now you rape small girls. Also, you have loose morals. It's whether you have no standards. Anything that is on a cart, you want to sleep with it. Yes, and even if that lady says no, you are there. That is, you have loose morals. You have no standards. Also, you have the influence from the devil. Yes, evil influences or erosion of traditional African morals. Whereby you forgot, you're not using your traditional moral values. Also, another cause of rape is a sign of conquest. Conquest is whereby you want to feel like you've taken control of the woman or you possess the woman. And then lack of religious values. You're not even following the 10 commandments. And then you want to avenge oneself. You feel like you've been denied something, so you want to revenge that girl because she said no. You want to revenge. From there we go to the effects of rape. If someone is raped, now that is the problem now. What are the results? What are the effects? Number one, you may suffer from physical injury. Damages. You're damaged. Like you can get damage on the body, whereby you can get a scrape, you can get a scratch. You know, when someone is raping you, you're trying to say no, right? So you might scratch them. Or you can be scratched, or some people even kick you, so they can also cut you. Another effect of rape is you can contract HIV/AIDS from the rape if the rapist is infected. You can also, if you're raped, you may lose interest in marriage, and it leads to trauma. Trauma in that you cannot. There's a victim on TV who was explaining that even when she's near a man, she cannot concentrate because the man who was raping her used to have a particular brain, so she cannot survive with people around. That's trauma. It's because of trauma. You can also be depressed, and then remember you're feeling shame because people know. Also, it may result to unwanted pregnancy, and then it may lead to abortion if you've been raped. Will you give birth to that child? Or now that is why people go for abortion. It causes hatred between families, especially if the perpetrator. I was listening to a case on TV. They were saying it is very rare for someone you don't know to rape you, unless you're in towns. At the villages, the person who rapes you, you know. Your cousin will rape you, your uncle will rape you. Yes. And then the whole family will want to do what? To cover it up. They want to cover it up. And then it causes the victim may lead to death. May lead to death. Because if you're raped and you know the person, you may want to kill them and you kill them in order to avenge. So reasons why the church condemns rape. Number one, it is what? A sin before God. Because you're defiling the body, which is the Holy Spirit. Also, it lowers the dignity of the person. It dehumanizes. To dehumanize, you feel like a lesser being. Because you've been raped. You feel like a lesser being. And then it also violates the human rights of the rights of the person. It also causes psychological suffering. Yes? Because you keep on reliving it in your head over and over and over again. You see, that is wrong. From there, we go to the steps the church is taking to control rape in the society. Number one, it promotes rules to protect women. For the rules to protect women. Also, the church teaches the importance of respecting women and girls. It also teaches that rape is sinful and immoral. It also creates awareness that women and men share the same image. So they are equal, so you should not rape women. It teaches people the negative consequences of rape, and then it provides, if you are a victim of rape, the church always provides services, counseling services, medical services to victims of rape and their families. So in case because you are boy or sodomized, or you know someone who's raped, you don't shower, you go to the nearest what? Police station, yes. And if your man, you go to the police station, you can see her. If it's a girl, you tell them to see her. There's always a female officer nowadays because of these cases. And if your man now, you can tell a man, but it is not good to tell a man. When you go there, because you're boy, you tell a woman. A woman will take it very fast. From the police station, it is to the what? Hospital. Most of the time, we don't even tell you to go to the what? Don't go to the police station. Go directly to the what? Hospital and tell the doctor. The doctor is going to bring what? A policeman. Always. And then there are also numbers online whereby you can call, whether you know a child has been raped or your friend has been sodomized. You call those numbers so that you can be helped. It's very important. Because maybe you are even here number 1, number 2, number 3. Then all of a sudden, you start what? Yes, you start dropping. It's because of something that happened to you. So you should talk to someone. I said also rape can take even in the dorm, can take place, the sodomy can take place in the what? In the dormitory. You should be, when I told you, yeah, it's cool. Kamau is a what? A safe space. Have a good day.